Hello and welcome back to SciTech. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make an extreme bug zapper which uses high voltage. So a bug comes over, lands on the wires, gets zapped. Let's get started. And these are the items that you're going to need to make for this project. The items you're going to need is a 6-volt battery power supply, 4 blue LEDs, and using blue light attracts mosquitoes and most other insects. Next item you'll need is a 330 ohm resistor, a Perfboard which will hold the LEDs and resistor, and a power jack which you'll use to plug in the battery power supply to be able to power the rest of the circuit. You're also going to need some of this fence wire which will wrap around the cage to attach this high-powered transformer. And now it's time to put everything together and build this project. First, I'm going to start with assembling this LED circuit. There we go. Aligned all of the anodes to anodes, all the cathodes to cathodes. Bend the leads over just like this. Bend over the resistor to connect to all of the anodes. And then solder one pin into place, push the LEDs flush with the board, and then solder bridge everything else together. Cut off the excess, and there, it should look just like this. Now connect all the cathodes together, and there, your LED circuit is now complete. Right here is the cathode, and right here is the anode, and I'm going to do a quick test to see if this works. And as you can see, it works. This right here is the cardboard housing that you're going to need to make for this project. I have right here these corner pieces which will then separate these high voltage wires. These right here are the poles which will go on all 4 of the corners of this project to be able to hold and support the wires. And they'll go on all 4 corners of this piece of base cardboard. And this right here is the top cardboard that's going to be attached with this white piece of paper which will be used to reflect the blue light. So when this is on the bottom, the light will shine onto the white paper. It will make the blue light glow better. These right here are the side pieces which will go onto the base to house the circuit. And there, now we can assemble everything together. First, I'm going to go and put some hot glue and glue down this piece of paper. Just like this, and now your top piece is ready. Next, I'm going to take my power supply and glue it onto the base board, just like this. And it should look just like this, so that way I can plug it in just like that. Next, I'm going to take these side pieces, glue them into place, and I'm going to take my power jack and attach it to one of the side pieces. Take some measurements, cut out the appropriate size, there we go, cut out a rectangle. And there we go, should look just like this. Take my power jack, place it in just like that, and then hot glue it into place. There we go, just like that. Put more hot glue to make sure it's secured. And there, it's attached. Now it's time to place all 4 of these panels on the sides. Put some hot glue on the base. Glue it around the sides, take my high voltage transformer, and then glue it down onto the middle just like this. Take the positive wire, solder it to the positive terminal, negative wire to the negative terminal. There we go, just like that. Next, I'm going to take my LED circuit and place it on top of the transformer. Just like that. Next, take some positive and negative wires, solder the positive to the anode, the negative to the cathode. There we go, soldered in place just like this. And there you have it, the circuit is now complete. Let's do a test. Success. LEDs turn on, and this is zapping. Success. Next, I'm going to take my high voltage wires and glue them into place. Glue the second wire into place, and I want to keep them both separated just like that. And now I'm going to go ahead and glue in the rest of the panels. And there we go, all 4 panels are now glued into place, and it should look just like this. Now I took a little bit of a measurement of these side corner pieces, measured at 3 centimeters, so that way I can place them just like this, which will give me the right height and the right amount of space to be able to zap the bugs. This is too small, and this is the right size. Bigger the area, the more bugs you can zap. Smaller the area, the less bugs you can zap. There we go, glue on all 4, just like this. Next, I'm going to take the top panel, place it on top just like this. Let's do a quick test before I glue it to see how it looks. And as you can see, the LED light shines on the bottom of my hand and reflects on the top of my hand. Remove the top, and this is what it will look like. But only the bottom of my hand is now glowing, and the top is not. Glue the top in just like this. And there you have it, it should look just like this. Next, I'm going to glue some extension wires to the high voltage wires. Glued into place just like that, and soldered together. Next, I'm going to take these corner pieces, which will separate all the wires. Glue them into place, and I noticed the arc was about 1.5 centimeters, so I'm going to try to keep the spacings about 1.5 centimeters to prevent any kind of arcing to keep an open circuit until the bug comes across it and then closes the circuit. Glue them all into place just like this and repeat the same process all the way around. And it should look just like this. Next, I'm going to take my fence wire and wrap it around. But wrap it around as 1 wire at a time. Solder the 2 wires together, and it should look just like that. Repeat the same process on all levels, and it should look just like this. Next, I'm going to take some wires, and I'm going to solder bridge each of these wires together. Not all together, just one from one part and the other from the other part. I'm going to solder this one to this wire first. The wire underneath will be for the other high voltage wire. Solder that wire into place, and then solder it to the next wire, just like that, and skip the middle wire, which will then be linked by the other wire, and go into a pattern that looks just like this. And as you can see, repeating the same process on the opposite side, and it shall look just like this. So a bug comes over, lands on the wires, gets zapped. there you have it, your very own extreme bug zapper, or more accurately, a 40,000 volt bug zapper. This can be very useful to zap really big bugs that don't easily get zapped. If somehow you have like really big bugs or giant mosquitoes and they don't get zapped, well, this is a device that will do it. And there you have it. Thank you for watching SciTi Tech. I hope you learned something new, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and of course click on the bell icon to be notified for future SciTi Tech videos. Till the next tech. Goodbye.